Hi guys, my name's Josh. I'm an independent creative and also a university student during lockdown, and I'm an apprentice as well. So I'm going to show you today how I set up my desk and how I study throughout this horrible lockdown, and you get to the luxury of not seeing this horrible lockdown hair, and considering we're not going to have a haircut until July at best. Okay, so let's move on to my desk. So sorry about it, it's a bit untidy right now. So what I've got up is obviously just got my active recall stuff, and I would employ you to go to Ali Abdaal. I'll link in the description below. I'm not gonna take his ideas. He's a university graduate and he's a doctor, but I find his study techniques a really good idea. What we got here is my work laptop, some posters on the wall. Can't show you too much about that just because of the job. And I use my laptop normally to take notes as I watch a lecture, because that's how most of these are happening now. For my university, they're all going to be online. I don't know how long that's going to be for. I would hope it's not forever, but we'll see how that goes. Just moving along, my first ever camera, Olympus OM10, and I've spoke on the channel so much about how much I love film. Yeah, I wish I could get back out there again, taking more photos. Off to the right, you'll see you can find my Sony a6000, which is my main camera, which I do my landscape photography. Some Audio Technica headphones. These are amazing. Very cheap at the time I bought them. I think these are AT20. I wanted the AT50, but at the time they were sold out, so I bought the long AT20s. Really good. Only complaint about them was the ear cups are starting to crack now. Do you want to change them out for some pleather or something like that? An Anker speaker, I've had that for years. Blower for my lenses. Patch I got from Croatia. Got USB stick for my files. Mechanical keyboard. I speak all about mechanical keyboards, I love them. Just a notepad down here. Got my clothes rack, yeah. I have a small bedroom, unfortunately. Yeah, just want to write me down some notes. Fisher Space Pen. Got it. I have... I cannot speak highly enough about these. These are great. I like writing with a Fisher Space Pen. Got it. Focus, please. Thank you. The thing I've changed is I've put a gel insert in it, so it makes it a little bit easier. And actually, the inserts on these are cheaper than the Fisher replacements, because I find them so expensive. What else have I got? My Behringer monitors. I love my monitors. They are great. They are they were quite cheap at the time. I only spent about £50 on them, but they got some nice big bass response, and they're also quite neutral, and they have got some dialing knobs on the side. I've got my Logitech MX Master. I think this is the version 2, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did want to get the white version, but I could not find it at the time. But this is quite good. I love this for Lightroom editing. Same with my Orky mechanical keyboard, very cheap. That was about £35. And mechanical keyboards are now becoming quite cheap because of Cherry MX knockoffs. I'm sorry, but most people can't afford always Cherry MX because they start to run in the £100 lines. What have I got? I've got my monitor arm. This is now on a fluid head, so I can control, can it go downwards, upwards. I like mine quite high, and I do like to just pull it across, but it is nice sometimes to push it down and have a nice clean look on my desk, because it's all about having that clean setup. I've got some drawers down there. That's all got my paperwork stuff from work, and also my study stuff. Got a lamp here. I've had this one for years. Just nice to have a nice yellow fluorescent light. I do turn it off when I'm editing, just so I can have a neutral feel to my images, so it doesn't really mess with me. And especially when you're trying to do color or temperature grading, it's always great to just keep it consistent. And the last thing here is my SteelSeries mat, my IKEA desk. I might be changing this out for an actual real wood desk, because unfortunately with these desks, they are almost like laminate across, and they stain really badly, and also they chip. The second one I've ever had, and I had a white one before, and that was the worst decision I have had. So I only wanted it because I thought it was like really clean at the time. Yeah, I learned really quickly that wasn't a clever idea. What else I've got? I've just got this cheap IKEA. Can't even think. Chair. That's the thing. And I've got a very cheap computer setup. I spent all the money in the internals, but didn't spend any money on the case because I'm not really about having a really nice looking case, even though I'm never going to look at the computer. If I had it on the desk, fair enough, but I don't. And then I've just got a 1 terabyte hard drive for all my work, old work photography, because I now just do photography as a hobby, as I explained in one of the last videos, which I'll pop up at other point. I now work for different companies, so now it becomes my full-time hobby, which is amazing because during this lockdown it's allowed me to get out and take more photos. So that's my office tour in the bedroom, as you will see in the rear. I live in the UK, so bedrooms are really short and small, and I am quite cheap. I cannot afford having a massive room. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave me any likes or any comments below. If you hate anything about the video or have any improvements, please leave it in the comments below. I take criticism really finely, and I won't cry. And I will see you in the next one.